Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. We last left off where we got our stables, well, we got a stable filled up with a horse. We talked to this guy over here to get some armor crafted. Whoa, that was weird. Okay.
Now, don't you worry about that sort of thing, girl.
Get the materials for like an aiming sword. Okay then, let's move on. Let's see, who should we talk? Okay, let's talk with Cassandra and everybody else in the hole before we get on with anything. Alrighty. This seems really familiar. Oh, right.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
Indeed.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
No, not really. And not only that, now I remember. Over the slow practically about half an hour where I was looking to like make the 5th video, I was somehow chatting with everybody because I felt like it was so long, but anyway, let's not talk about the past right now, because we are going to move forward, because these videos should not be put off anymore.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Well, all I can say is that we learn from our past mistakes, everyone.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know.
Yet some men like it.
You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
In this war, I'm not gonna well, actually I'm gonna put my own part in. Actually, I'm not sure what to put in, but I'll just say this.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Oh, I'm just gonna just blur this out. Every morning, spoiler alert! I'm gonna have something here that says, spoiler alert! That Cassandra is a hopeless novelist, romantic kind of person. And her favorite book to read is Sword and Shield, written by none other than our very badass Bianca using rogue, Varric.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
I see. That's enough for now.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite.
Yeah, no. Oh, don't tell me that there's another angry mob. Wait. Wait a second. Check again. Am I actually moving forward? And darn it! Past memory.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its Herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Everyone is. Well, we're gonna have a quick chat with Colin and Roderick.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Oh, good lord, Roderick.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Oh, man. Let's see.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars? Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
Oh, lord. Let's see what we can find out more about this.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, I'll admit, you was being honest there that we do grieve at least, but some are trying to take advantage of that fact.
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
I wasn't actually expecting, like, to kill him, but... Ugh. Can't believe he actually gets better as things go along.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux. I pray you're right.
Alright. Now that I got my memory back in order, yeah. Everything should be fine.
And I shall embrace research in the nave, which is to verify.
There we go.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
I'm just going to give a quick 5.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock.
Obviously.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Indeed.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Or legions are so French. But some of the clothes, some are just ridiculous, especially for most men and women. Not only that, why would most of them wear these freaking masks? What is this, a masquerade ball? Not really.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion.
Duh.
If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Well, obviously. Can't believe that the Empress herself has to actually speak on someone's behalf just to get property, and especially on Ferelden things.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly.
Oh yeah.
And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart.
Uh-huh.
An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
But gossip will still continue to spread, people. That's all I can say. Well then.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okay. Grab this. Undress it. Hey, look.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I love that robe she is wearing. That is, like, great. Not only that, her character and figure and everything, oh, just priceless.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Alrighty.
You can use that. You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
What's a mage?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
Ah, that's good.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures?
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Ah, sweet.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
Oh, yeah. That's too true, everybody.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what you've brought back.
Anytime. Alrighty, people. We're going to the War Council. Because we got a few free things to pick up. Mostly my heart. The Flame Charger. And I'm not sure if there was something else. Oh yeah, I got operations. Let's see, we'll go here and... The Red Heart. Doesn't matter how long and everything it is. Ah, there it is. Flames of the Inquisition Charger.
Colin?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train.
Let's see.
Perhaps we could set up something.
Ah, the bog unicorn. That's a scary one, people.
Let's see what we have.
I doubt I'll be able to do anything like that. But let's see. Ah, my clan. Who will be the fastest to get there? Ah, well, you know, Columns himself. Okay then. Nobleman's a court. I would assume that she would. Oh. Okay, just in case. The tyranny of however. What the? That's a little weird. Varric's revenge. Okay,
Let's see what we have.
Okay. And we'll just go with her.
Let us begin.
I'll go back to the Winterlands for some extra quests. I just have to figure out which ones to do first. But we got our Red Heart. We got our flames. We got the flames of the Inquisition Charger. And we got a bog unicorn. Very terrifying. Wait. Speak with the Corporal Vale. The state of the hinterlands. The war room. I see. Huh. Well, let's see what we can do. Yeah, to think that I will need to go back to face something like this. Okay. Yeah, there's the hinterlands. Not really sure what we need to do specifically.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
There's like the missing soldiers, but I'm not going to that area yet. Well, might as well just select it.
Having the herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the herald.
Let's ask him.
Oh, wow. Well, let's see.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see them through.
Darn glitch. Well, I give half of my power in order to go to the Valorosa, or Royala, or whatever the heck it's called. It is so difficult on these kinds of conditions, my young friends. Oh well. In this situation, all we're gonna need to do is just talk to them. Hopefully a few things won't spiral out of control. Hopefully. Let's see. Inquisition. Hey, I drew 3 rows of Inquisition card picks. Woohoo! Victory! Ooh, perfect timing too. Joseph, you are awesome!
The city still mourns.
Obviously, they still mourn.
Just a guest seeker, but I think I all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
No, his skills never fail to impress anyone.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry of Chanters await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Kick some Templar ass, then. But before we do that, real quick. Never mind.
We wish to protect the people.
Oh, wait. Cassandra. Ah, here we are. Now we'll just go to heavy armor and... What the heck? That's mainly rogue. Darn it! Note to self. When I get back to the keep, make sure that... Oh, dear lord, I have to... Done. Like I said, gives you some extra advantages. Okay, that's done now. Okay, now we got some good weapons. They're not really that good, people. I'll have to make some suit of armor to basically get.
Return to Haven.
Darn it.
Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Just picking up some extra. Oh wow. Oh wow. Alrighty, people. We're going to quickly get these plaques, like get us some free experience. Which is usually good because you gotta collect as much experience as you can. Alrighty then. Now on to the big, whole important meeting. I love the jump effect. There she is.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Blinded. That's what I say. We'll just try to do it diplomatically.
We came here in peace, simply to talk. And this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh! Ouch.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Really?
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Well then, let's see. We'll just do it like this.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Cowards.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Let's see now.
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Huh. Let's see.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Alrighty. Let's check our okay then. Actually, let's check up on her first.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I'm just gonna be honest here.
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Huh.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Well then, let's see, this one's a merch. Actually, let's do some, we'll do some...
Yes, as open as I can be.
Okay then, let's see what he's got. He's got, like, trinkets, upgrades, craftsman, valuables. But first, silk scarf. Let us sell. Sold. Let's see. I won't need a bow. No need. Oh, keep that. Keep that as well. Other valuables.
At
Yep.
the very least, we can.
What's
Whoa.
that? An arrow with a message?
Whoa. Had I been there like a few feet there. Holy crap, the Inquisitioner has been killed. He didn't even... What the... What? Okay, that was a lot. A friend of Red Harry. Okay, that's a little odd. Okay.
There must be something here.
Ah, here we are. A handkerchief. Good lord, look at everybody's outfits. I mean, good lord, the fashion police would have been... Oh man, they would have been mad. Like, oh! The fashion made this old lady faint. Hey, a noble citizen.
There is a war on. The Templars just left?
Because they're idiots. Oh, look at that, a circle of magi.
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Oh. Apparently we just got invited to chat with our next... Well. Oh, good lord. Superior Vanguard. Warriors. Wow. Oh my... Oh, wow. Man, that's like a good set of armor right there. A reinforced greatsword. That's like a two-handed attack. Yeah, that's like... Good question. Yeah, that's like a single-handed sword. That's a Garbadic dagger. And... Split-tongue sword. That's like a bad one. Ugh. Wow, they have some like really good... They have like some really good things here. Alright then, moving on. Alrighty then. Oh, crap. Actually, now that I look at the time, it feels like I'm really past my marker. I'm gonna have to call it this episode. Please join me next time in the next episode or part of Dragon Age Inquisition with Starship Trooper. See ya then.